Hey everybody, thanks for turning in to West Farm and Bees. Today we're changing it up a little bit. Today's not a hive inspection or anything on the farm. However, we are going to be a little high up today because we are going to do our first cutout. So I got a call from a friend and is looking for some assistance in getting a hive removed out of a house, and it'll be my first cutout. So thanks for joining us, and let's have some fun today. Do the newspaper combined?
I have a double string.
Give you a look at how high up off the ground we are. Top of the second story. The owners have removed a light about a week ago, and within a week they've moved in to that little hole. So most likely they've not been here long, so it should be a really small, straightforward removal. Oh.
Yeah.
Right there. They go up.
Yep. And like I thought, not many. Very small swarm.
That's all of it?
I don't know. I'll have to reach up in there and see, but what we could do.
Need to get a good shot of that.
Okay. A real small little group of bees who haven't made a whole lot of comb yet, but oh yes, I do see eggs over here. Yep, now that the sun's on it.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, we can rubber band that one in.
Well, we went to go vacuum out bees and we weren't getting any suction, so now we're here at the store. We're going to pick up a new shot back today.
You can kind of feel them clicking through the tubing.
Uh-huh.
And you're actually getting them.
All right, job done. Didn't get a whole lot of footage of what was going on inside the wall. It was really tight, it was really dark, and the bees were kind of scattered once we got that one bit of comb out. The one comb that you saw, that's all the comb that was in there. So they hadn't been in there long, maybe a week, and we're at the end of a nectar flow. So there really wasn't a whole lot of resources for them to make comb fast. So that's why it was a small piece of comb. The comb did have some larvae on it, so there was a queen in there laying, so they were getting population. The larvae was just getting ready to be capped, so that means they were probably there laying at least 8 days ago. So, you know, a week and a half of being in there, so not in that wall too long. Got the bees in the back of the truck right now. We're headed back to the property and we're going to set them up for their new home. Okay, so here's the new apiary. And yes, that's a second box for the bees that we got out of the cutout. So this is going to be their new home. We're going to get them in their new home in just a little bit, but we got cinder blocks and 4x4, and then I've added these 2x4s on either side, one there and one there, so that way we can have this ratchet strap go over the top. It's a 14-foot ratchet strap, so that way when we add supers on top, we can support up to 3 supers and 2 deeps on top of that. So that's our setup, and this is going to be our new apiary. That hive is there, and that's going to get moved over to that spot. And then we'll have room in the middle for a third if we ever need to get to that point. But there we go. This is what the new apiary looks like. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Okay, so we are ready to get the bees from the cutout put into their new home. We're going to leave them sealed up in here for a day. But they're going to get a bucket of syrup that'll go here on top. Going to take out a few frames so we can shake the bees into here. Okay, so that's the box we sucked them up into. Now there is some comb in here already. Put that one in there so they've got something that they can go ahead and get started on. I don't know how many bees we have in here, honestly. There's a bunch of dead bees on the bottom. I'm not sure we even got anything, to be honest. Yeah, that's a lot of dead bees at the bottom. Wonder if we had the vacuum on too high, or what? Yeah, that's just a few bees. Let me get to here so I can show you what I'm talking about. That's what we have, folks. Just a lot of dead bees. I wonder if they got sucked in a little too hard, or they didn't make the trip, or they just got overheated. That's too bad. Well, I'll look through there to see if I can find a queen and see if she's alive. But no promises here. I'll get you an update when I find something. Well, that's a disappointment. Unfortunately, all the bees died. I tried getting some of the live bees out, thinking there'd be enough to maybe see if I could make something out of that. And as I was getting them into the other box to just hold, open it up a few minutes later and they'd be laying on the ground. So they just might have been overstressed or what, I don't know. But unfortunately, no second hive today. That's all right. It was a wee colony. It wasn't big. Yeah, so who knows, maybe a blessing in disguise. So, but the good thing is we've got all the equipment we need for a second hive when we're ready for that. It could be this season if we're doing a late season split, or ready for next year when splits happen, or we find another swarm out here. Who knows? Either way, we've still got the one really good colony right there, and we are going to move it to an 8-frame hive system here in the next video. So stay tuned for that. And we'll also be putting a sticky board on the bottom so we can get a really good accurate count of how many mites are dropping at that point. And hopefully I'll be getting some mite strips this coming weekend. So stay tuned. We'll have some more videos for you. But a little bit of a sad day, but there'll be good days coming up. I promise you that. Take care, folks. See you later.